This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety, depression may have. I don't. Yep, not reading it. Nope. Nope. Don't care. Don't care. Wait, what? Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain sport? No, not at all. If I play Doki Doki, I agree. Let's get the suffering going. How's it going, everybody? I'm a raptor. Hold up, vibing to the music. Yeah. Oh. See, I did a vote thing on my Instagram a couple, months ago about this game. You want to check that out? No, I already got it going. Yeah, basically, I voted on who we're going for. Obviously, I've watched this game. I watch a lot of the games I played before because these come out a lot. I'm talking too much. You guys don't care about that. Name? There we go. There we go, Raptor. Yeah, you guys voted who I should go for. Which of these females that I should go with? Oh, voices. I can't do female. Hey. No. Anyway, you guys have a good Christmas? I'm posting this a bit before New Year's and all that. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Posting this after Christmas. Posting it a little bit before New Year's. I probably should have done this before I started the game. I'm having the intro while reading. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I know. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other for too long. Makes sense? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting. 1 second, please. There we go. I noticed in my last video, a lot of backup noise. Turns out my volume was just too high, so you're just hearing double out of my headphones and the gameplay. I reached. But if she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. I can't do female voices, okay? I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I was. That's me. Why did I put my whole name? I could just put Era. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. This has started off weird. I'm gonna have to I can redo this. I just go new game. No. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Oh my gosh, I'm illiterate. Nothing changes. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets, become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, I'm saying Era. I'm not saying my whole name. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on an average while spending my free time on games and anime. Hey, that's the life right there. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Oh my gosh, I have a second grade reading level. I can't do nothing. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Thank you. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I swear, I do not miss school. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I highly doubt that. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, No what? Well, that you could come to my club. No. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. I'm embarrassed doing this. Oh my gosh. I'm making these voices. This is like a dating sim type thing for the first bit. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. I need to start reading more. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. 100%. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. You had no... Yeah, what if I just left? Didn't do anything. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Oh my gosh. Yes, let's go. Yep, just stop. I'm gonna just stop. I can't read. Maybe I should let you guys read. You guys can read, right? Maybe at least better than me, because obviously I don't know what I'm doing. And thus, today marks the day I sold for a cupcake. I'm not selling nothing. It's not mine to sell. Where's the music? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it was too quiet. Everyone, the new member is here. Me. Don't call me a new member. Told you, don't call me a new member. I ain't agreed to nothing yet. Even though I know how this game goes and I end up here. I ain't agreed to nothing. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Okay, I'll try voice. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. What should he be saying? Okay, Natsuki. Seriously? You brought a boy? I can't do this. There are people who can hear me. I can't do this. Oh my gosh, if I had a face cam, you guys would see I'm just covering my face. Way to kill the atmosphere. Era. What a nice surprise. I can't do this. Welcome to the club. That's a terrible voice for you. I'm sorry, Monica. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of... I'm not saying that. What are you looking at? I'm going back. Regular voice. I'm sorry. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. I see. She's been a butt to me so far. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Ooh, don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Era. Get the poses going. Stretch your stuff. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Yeah, stop stuttering, guy. You too, Monica. This is me. I'm insulting myself for stuttering right now. Come sit down, Era. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? I have to calm down. When I talk fast, I sound stupid. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Of course, Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you... Ta-da! I can't play this game. I'm not in my house. I'm in basically like a hotel. People can hear me. Whoa! What was that? What was that noise? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I'm sorry. For the few people who watch me and listen to me, I'm sorry I can't read. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. You're so cute. Who doesn't love a nice little cupcake? Cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's the lit... Geez, already eaten one? Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Yeah, she's quiet. This better be good. I'm a culinary master. Here's a little info about me. I took culinary classes for 3 years. Yeah. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Yeah. I guess it's alright. Thank you. Whoa, stop stuttering. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. A little shy one right here. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you, dummy. Okay, I can't. All right. I can't do this. This is a virtual world. I'm over here getting embarrassed from it. I need to calm myself down. I'm a man. I got this. This ain't gonna fluster me. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom. I've thought about buying a tea set. Like me, I want tea. Like my parents, they like giving me teas for some reason. They give me these whole little boxes. Thought about buying a little tea set so I could just have it. You guys don't care. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yeah, little sick, sorry about it. I guess. Yeah, don't let yourself get timid. Yuri's just trying to impress you. I bet. How you doing, Yuri? Yeah. That's not... Dang, okay. Insulted? My bad. Looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was dragged here, against my will, basically. Basically blackmailed with cupcakes. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I feel like I should give you, you at least a voice, got some elegance. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Yeah, stop posing. Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Yeah, because it's literature. You know what generation we live in? People don't read. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all their effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. We have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Okay. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls are interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about... What did I just say? About literature. I'm just skip by it. So, Era, what kinds of things do you like to read? Alright, personal thing about me, I read a little bit of everything. I read a bit about finances. I'm looking at some of my books right now. 40 Laws of Power, Cold Case Christianity. I got some Star Wars books. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I got a Dracula book that I borrowed from a school library. 1 second, y'all. I'm back. To you guys, that was a second. It was about 5 minutes. Maybe not even that. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Speaking of which, I think I got some manga somewhere in here, actually. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Yeah, not much of a reader, I guess. Hey, there's nothing wrong with manga. Some of them are really good, actually. Well, that can change. Yeah, you can change my mind. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Yeah. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her. Yeah, okay. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Hey, get your hobbies going. If you like it, you know it. You got it. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological? Physiological? What? Physiological? What am I talking about? Elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Who you saying? You saying I don't got imagination? Who do you think you are? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Okay. I watch horror movies. Yeah, I read a horror book once. Gee, come on, guy. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Yeah. Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Why are you looking at me? Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. Yeah. Hey, give that back. Fine. Yeah. Yeah, your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sorry, Siddles? Up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Eh. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Okay. Alright, my bad. You know what? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand that. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing off the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yep, it's like she said, she's not doing it. I guess it's the same for Yuri, yeah. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Another thing about me, you guys don't care about my life, but I'm gonna keep telling you about it. Back in a couple years ago when I was still in school, I actually did it was like a literature class where we wrote poems and everything, and we did them in front of people. At the time, I hated it, and now I think back to it, I still hated it, but it wasn't as bad. Yeah, if you guys ever think about doing it, it's not really a bad thing to try. We all sit in silence for a moment. I think I already read that. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Era? Yeah, mild warmly. Mild warmly? What am I saying? Hold on, there's still one problem. Yeah, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and oh dang, okay. I lose my train of thought. All for dejected eyes. But, okay. I'm sorry, I thought. You're right. Jeez. Mood killer right here. I'm sorry. Because I want to... You all... I'm defenseless against these 2D girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. That is, if I'm writing poems, writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these females. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Yeah, one by one, eyes light up. Welcome me. You're lucky to have me. Yeah, I know you're happy. You dragged me here. Basically blackmailed me. Sorry you wrapped your arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, yeah, get off me. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Super pissed! And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Yeah, thank you. Warm welcomes, I love it. Yeah, I'm a sucker for kind words, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Era, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? No. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school. Oh my god, she always stayed after school for school activities. Sure, might as well. Yay. Why'd I make my voice? Yay. Why'd I make my voice? With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick your... Ooh. Alright, pick words you think your favorite club member will like. As I said at the beginning, I did a vote on my Instagram a couple months ago for which one of these females I should go with. Yep. Yeah, out of the people who voted, one who won, Natsuki. So that's who we're going for. Kind of works out. When I watched, Markiplier play it, I think he was more for Yuri, or was it Jacksepticeye? I don't remember. I've seen Yuri slide. I don't really know much about Sayori, and I haven't really seen anything about Natsuki, so I guess that works. Strawberry. Uh-huh. Yeah, watch. Fluffy. Uh-huh. What is it? Covert? Pure. Mm-hmm. Okay. Kitty. Uh-huh. Yeah. Pout. Uh-huh. Yeah. Sugar. Mm-hmm. Vanilla. Color. Oh, crap. Kawaii. Yeah, watch. Twirl. Mm-hmm. See? I already know everything. I know you like cute things. Jumpy. Yep. Mm-hmm. Play. Oh, crap. Smile. Oh, skirt. Yes. Chocolate. Lollipop. Cute. What are these words? Vacation. Flower. Oh, crap. Okay, looks like a candy. There we go. That's how you do it. Get that poem together. Hi again. Hold up. I can't save my game. I want to save my game. I don't know how. Am I gonna have to do a full playthrough just straight? I can't do that. I was trying to save my game. Hi. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Yeah, now don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Make you dive headfirst into the literature club when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sorry you told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Hey, chill out. And last year too. I'm here now, okay? I'm here now. That's all that matters. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps your manga collection in the club room. Yeah. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Era always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Something in my nose. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Yeah. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh, really? How come? You and Eric can become good friends too. Yeah, what you trying to... How you feeling, Yuri? Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she could just put me into. Oh, Yuri. Even brought you something today, you know? Yeah, wait, oh, jeez. Giving out everyone's business. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Yeah, come on. Give me my gift. I'm a gift. I like gifts. Give it to me. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Look what you did. What do I do? Yeah, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Oh my gosh, I'm rescuing the situation. I don't want to do it. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, that's so. Let me get that gift. Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. See, you gotta talk calm. You gotta get some depth in your voice, God. You know, I know what I'm doing. What am I talking about? Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being... She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Here, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Why'd I whistle? Whew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect the monitor to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Okay, so I'm just staying here. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Hey, who told you to pick this option? Maybe I wanted to go... No, it's probably the only option. You looking for something in here? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Yeah, every now and again. Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? Heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Yeah, what's that? What are you talking about? What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatched... Okay, you can ask for something. You don't gotta snatch, alright? Don't need to be rude. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Yeah, okay, I can agree with that. That's... Ugh. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass at that door. Telling me to get out the classroom? She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging. I don't know anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. I swear, it sounds like my mother. Yeah, your face didn't bring anything up, and your words didn't bring anything up, but the tone of your voice makes me think you mean something. But I'll tell you one thing, Era. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoved the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly... moe? What's that mean? No, just stay in there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't say that. Yes, don't say that. Come on, guy. Gotta be careful with your words around the females. What am I saying? That makes me sound so... Listen. Okay, I'm gonna just go back to the game. Don't make me feel weird about it. I'm sorry. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from... See, look what you did, guy. You probably stink, too. When was the last time you took a shower? Me? Sorry. I didn't really expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? I don't know. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Huh? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. This looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Yeah, that's how it goes. kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. I guess, yeah. Most slice of lives can kind of feel like that. Every now and again, you'll definitely find a good one. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's a lot of drama. Ew, I like drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Yeah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hee hee. Hey, wait. What's that? What's that supposed to mean? Ooh, wah? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. I like baking. I think it's great. Just a guess. But is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. yeah, definitely not a coincidence. Come on, lady. You could have I didn't know when you started baking. You could have said you started baking a year or two before you got this. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Facts. Hello. How can I save my game? I don't know how. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. That sounds so boring, watching someone else read. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. Yeah, what do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? What am I rubbing in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Okay, some mangas are definitely not made for kids. Like, what was it? What, Berserk? Ooh, oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely not. I would never give that to my kid. Yeah. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Jeez, aggression. Calm down, alright? I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Most of friends who are also into it. I'm also kind of a loser. Hey, I'm not saying that. I'm not a loser. So I guess I gravitated towards the losers over the time. You're basically calling her a loser because you're hanging out with her. Come on, guy. Words. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? Yeah, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Said Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Get that blush off your face. So? I'm gonna cut that out. Oh my gosh, I'm cutting that out. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I'm done with the laughs. I totally forgot that happens. What voice did I give you at this time? I'm not doing voices. No. It gets too difficult. Learn that with Undertale. I was forgetting voices too much. Natsuki puts her fingers on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Alright. Natsuki's... Natsuki? I said Natsuki? What am I talking about? Voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends. I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feelings you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little bit to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Honestly, I forgot all about that. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Yeah. Why did I even say that? Yeah. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Yeah, alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, it's yours. Monika's just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Alright. Is that really alright? I said that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would have taken forever to finish it. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. Jeez, okay. And if it gets bent, and I'll kill you. Oh. It's a book. Okay, I'm sorry. By tomorrow? You want me to read this whole thing? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Calm down, guy. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? Can't wait. Alright, once I'm sharing this, I'm ending the video. I feel like I've been here for too long already. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori, since she's that. Alright. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Yeah, least likely to judge. Most likely to judge. Oh my gosh, my friends would cook me if they saw me doing this. Just playing this game. Oh my gosh. This is a good poem era. Are you sure it's your first time? Yeah, of course. You think I did this? It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. Okay, screw me, right? I'm just a liar. Yeah, I said I'd do it, so I did it. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. My reading is slowing down. I don't know what's happening. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Yeah, man's word. Gotta keep it honest. See? It's like I said before, Aaron. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? What do you mean deep down? What are you trying to say? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do. Thank you. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here too. That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning. It makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't do this. Why do I pick all the games that make me have to read? Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Real. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit, yeah, it makes me feel better. Don't be mean. Hey, I did it last night. You didn't try your best. You did it when you got up this morning, lady. Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was, yeah, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, come on. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Hey, that's my breakfast. Eggs, toast, glass of orange juice with some creatine in it. Best thing. Love it. 3 eggs with some cheese, 2 things of toast. Why am I talking about breakfast? Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was great. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever. I don't have time for all this. Nope. At the top. Show it to her. What? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. You're supposed to. I gave you the paper. You're supposed to look at it. Yeah. Then what's the point of me showing it in the first place? I wrote this one when I could have been doing other things. Yeah, come on. Opinion, give it to me. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Alright. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem, make me go, ha, well, it's not that great. But let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. What? I hope you're happy. Because in other words, you're saying you like it? Yeah? Natsuki retort, getting caught in her throat. Okay. I don't know how to deal with you, lady. You're so... you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. Yeah, you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. I'm pretty sure you never actually said that, yeah. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Give it to me. Give it. Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Okay. It's basic? I don't know. I'm not some literature guy, but you're just kind of stating facts right now. I like it. All right. Yeah, cute little poem. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Yeah, I like it. It's good. It's very nice. But just be honest. I am. Yeah. I'd be honest. I'd tell you to your face. Oh, this is trash. Garbage. I wasted my time on you reading this filth. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Yeah. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Screw that. Yeah, people in high school, they was all worried about, I gotta be cool. I gotta be rad. Just have a good time. Do what you enjoy. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Yeah, helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Are you the youngest? I have no idea what your ages are. I should probably figure that out before I say something wild. I don't know. Before I say something I shouldn't. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Hey, Yuri! Hey there. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Yeah. Oh, yeah, come on now. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's alright. I get it. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Okay, she hates it. She thinks it sucks. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yes. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. Yeah. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I need to hurry this up. I'm running out of recording time. Okay, I got like 7 minutes. Yuri bites her hands in her face. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes, her stammering is completely gone, she sounds like an expert. I wish I could do that too. I keep stammering and stuttering and messing up my words. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and processes behind it. Smiles dreamily as if there's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I can't read this. I suck. Ghost under the light. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to replace by sickening. Blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Claims breathing. Air of the present but living in the past. The light thickens. Flickers. I flicker back. Okay, I'm sorry. I have such... No, what are you talking about? I just suck at reading. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it looks like... But yeah, I suck at reading. Well, I just don't read script very often. I write in cursive, so... and I still can't do it. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah. I have 5 minutes. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Era. Really? I must have totally missed the point. But I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture, in case perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to ghosts. I said I wanted to do shorter videos. This is coming up on an hour. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay. I do not have time for this. I'm gonna have to end it right here, and we'll have to get to Monica in the next episode if you guys want to continue seeing it. As I like to say, my name is a Raptor. You can call me Era. I barely did my intro at the start, so I'm kind of doing it now. If you like the video, like it, subscribe, see if you like the next one, get my confidence up. But until then, I'll see you pretty people next time.